How stupid am I? I didn't talk about the most important part. Jeez, how stupid am I? I didn't talk about the most important part of week 6. The freaking Furbowl. First of all, I also didn't say in the other video, but I'll say it now. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We need to hit those 50 subscribers before Furbowl. The other thing I did also want to say in that video is I feel like volunteering gives me a purpose. That's why another reason I'm doing it. But the other thing I wanted to say that I left out was also gaming. One of the things I like to do is gaming. So I do actually have been talking to people. That's actually one of the activities I've been adding. But I also love bowling. Bowling is something I hadn't done in a long time. So honestly, Furbowl seemed really, really interesting. I actually mentioned that when I go pick the suit up from repairs at the end of September, it will be specifically at a Furbowl where its now adjusted head will get its first use, and hopefully I'll be able to actually move that. It's even worse now because the straps are there, but I'm not complaining. Reality is this was fitted for another person, so it's going to get fitted for me now. But anyway, Furbowl, despite the fact that it was not fitted for me, and yeah, you could very much tell, didn't really care. I had a great time. I did get in the fursuit photo. That was really awesome. I just remember being on the lanes. I was actually bowling with some other person. I did kind of socially awkward sit there for a few minutes, but I was like, someone's gonna, and they did. One of the fursuiters did actually come along and say, you wanna bowl with me? So I was bowling in a group of like 5 furries, and one of them was in a suit, and I was in a suit, and man, I just did not do good that first game. But I also didn't care, because I was having fun. I was in my fursuit, like actually fursuiting with a whole bunch of other fursuiters. About halfway in the second game, I was getting better. I had only bowled once in the past couple of years, and it was a duck pin bowling with my mom this past year. So definitely I'm going to have to practice bowling again, because I used to be really good. Now, one of the most interesting things was the paws. We did not take our paws off. I wasn't sure about that, but no, I had to learn how to roll the ball with my paws. I am so used to, I'll just bring it out for a second, break the immersion. I am so used to using my fingers to go into the ball and use the tips to like kind of curl the ball. Can't do that with this. Nope, you're in a full suit there. Both of my hands were in the paws. So I had to hold it with one, guide it with the other. I will say it's also that because it's been such a long time, I did have the issue of just also not throwing good. I definitely dusted the rust off in that second game. But during that second game, we were interrupted. But honestly, something that I really wanted to do, we got to take the fursuit photo. So that's really awesome. I do have a photo now of me in a fursuit with other fursuiters. And then, of course, the non-fursuiters joined in, and I have a photo with them. I should have probably asked for the photo for the person I was bowling with, because we did talk a little bit. I realized that, being a kind of a fursuiter at an event, I did actually, second half of the first game and the whole second game, try to practice movements like I'm trying to do now, and try to be more like whenever she would hit a gutter ball, I'd go like, and try to not say anything. And it was clear that she didn't want to really talk while she was in suit, that she wanted to play her animal, because she wouldn't really respond. So I was like, okay, let's try this. And we did actually try to communicate non-verbally. Like, she would go like this if she got something, or I'd be like, or like, I tried to, probably for the first time, actually play my character. Like, there was one point in time where I got lucky in the second game and got a spare. So I was like, just like that. And then there was this one frame where I got 2 gutter balls because I just am not used to bowling this suit. I'm not used to getting a ball. I'll get there, though. I'm pretty sure I'll get there. One thing I can definitely correct is the fact that I am not throwing the ball straight. I'm a good bowler, but the suit definitely did hinder me. Now, one of the other interesting things is I, by that point in time, had actually gotten a thinner version. I ski, but I have a fleece version of those balaclavas. I have a thin version now, and man, did that ever help. I was able to handle 2 straight hours in this head and paws, and yes, the tail was on too. So I was able to handle 2 hours. 2 straight hours. Now, I know. For a pock, I'm going to have to handle longer than that. But, hey, what do you think the headless rooms are for? But yeah, Furbowl was just amazing. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. And honestly, even if that was the only event that I went to once a month, I'd still think that this was worth it. But it's not going to be the only event I went to. As I said in my main week 6 video, yeah, I definitely have more opportunities. I'm in more social groups now, and I'm definitely going to be out there more often. As I get deeper in the fandom, I'm only going to get even more opportunities to fursuit, and more opportunities to get out there and make friends. And yes, at the end of the month, I do plan to go to another Furbowl. It's further away from me, but as I said, has got to get adjusted to me. As tough as bowling with a paw is, when your head is down like this all the time, and it should be up like this, no, like seriously, holding it up like this, it's properly fitted to me. Yeah, I can actually see a lot better. Whereas like this, I literally can't see anything but my knees. I know fursuit vision is bad, but it's not supposed to be that bad. This way I still can't see the phone right in front of me, but I can see peripheral vision, which is going to be kind of necessary for the bucket brigade at Furbowl. But yeah, that was my experience the first Furbowl. Definitely the best time I've had in the fursuit. Although, as I said, I'm going to a photo shoot tomorrow. So before this goes into repair. So hopefully I have a great time there too. Get some real video. And I will say Furbowl was the first time that I actually started acting like a fursuiter. Started acting out. I kind of shut up and just let my emotions do the work, which is what I'm trying to do tonight. I get a chance to practice this, and I will get better over time. Definitely. With more chances to do this before FurCon, before FurPoc, and before Enter New England, I'm getting a lot better at this. I'm going to practice this a lot. I'm going to look back at these videos, like even just watching back the week 6 video I saw that at the start of it, I wasn't really emoting that much, but towards the end, when making that video, I was, wait. I got to do more stuff. And also realized I was actually looking a little too much like this away from the camera. So I've got to work on that too. So I'm going to actually be interested to watch back this video and see if I did any better. But that's week 6. That's the extra video for week 6 because I really wanted to give the Furbowl its own video. I had a great experience. Whoever that person was, I know I'm going to meet them. When we did take our heads off at the end of the night, I did say, like, I really enjoyed bowling with you. Are you going to be at the next Furbowl? And she was like, yes. I was like, great. Let's do this again. Because that was really fun. She was a full suitor. Oh, wow. Like, she had a really good suit, too. And I've got a lot of compliments about the suit, which is honestly kind of making me conflicted. Like, I thought maybe they were just online compliments. No. No, there were a lot of compliments there at the Furbowl, too. So it's kind of like, I know I've got that OC, but maybe this is it. Maybe this is the suit I go with. Maybe I don't just stop after the regular. Maybe I use this for a few years. I mean, like I said, I'm getting it fitted to me, so why not? I'll have to, obviously, like, I'm wearing a t-shirt today. I did at the Furbowl actually wear a long black sleeve shirt to kind of match the character better. And obviously, when I think maybe tomorrow might be a little too hot, but like at Furpark, and when I'm out there for hours, yeah, I'll be wearing a long black sleeve shirt. But that was my experience with my first Furbowl.